Brilliant. That's coming up nicely. That'll make them semi-useful. I may put artillery in with them, but we'll save that for a later date. I just need divisions in the field at the moment, and that's going to be the quicker way. And we kind of want the infantry divisions to have the guns and better stuff anyway, so when they come into play, they're actually a bit more useful. All right, let's see. Are we making any headway in Spain? This is just going to be a gradual grind as we try and surround the Republican forces, knock them out. We'll have to also deal with the other little faction that jumps up. And sometimes there's a fourth faction, the Carlists, they spring up as well. So the Spanish Civil War can be an interesting thing. Ah, nice. We've got a seducer and an infiltrator. That guy is the goat. Let's take him. And this is cool. Instill Auftragstaktik. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. And that is as far as we need to take for the time being. That's also cool. That is also cool. There's some great stuff what we want in there. But anyway, we now need to rush over here and start working down the 4-year plan. So let's that's a research bonus for industry. We get civilian factories, building slots. That's nice. This one gives us a ton of infrastructure. So let's grab that one first. And having infrastructure just helps everything else build a bit faster in the state. Well, it certainly helps the factories build faster in the state. Brilliant. Let's get the tanks involved. Get them off to Bilbao. We have a bit of an issue with supplies going on there. We should see these chaps start to get experience. They are supposed to be helping Rommel's force over here. Now then, can we go straight in with the Chief of the Army? Get Franz Halder. Oh, he's only 85 as well. That's brilliant. So 10% division attack, daily experience, max command power increase. Another good choice if you don't want to go for him, or you're not taking those focuses, is to go for this guy, just for division speed. That's also nice. If I wasn't going for heavy tanks, I might take that, because then you can really rack up high speed on your fast units. It's still useful for anything, but we're going to go for 10% attack, because I think it's just a huge stack for everyone. Right then, let's pile in. And you're going to see me... Oh, that fighting has stopped. You're going to see me trying to surround some of these units eventually as well. Right, we're still in September of 36. We've got everything initially important there. They're both in progress. We could start working down the aircraft. I need a bomber strategy for this. We could also jump in with the interwar artillery. Let's pick up the engine. I'm going to pick up the engine. 2 reasons. We want such things anyway, but it also counts towards breakthrough for our land special projects. Although I must admit, I'm not too taken with the special projects. We need the one for radar, so the aerodynamics one, or whatever it's called, aeronautical institution. But the rest, I don't know. I think they're a bit gimmicky. It gives you guys something different to play with and gives you different options when you're playing as any nation. But is it particularly exciting? To me, not so much. Let's see. Let's just pick a few of these, actually. Set that off, and then I don't think we're going to use that guy that much, so that will do. This is for... Oh, I didn't actually spend it. Right. There we go. There's our first one gone. So, yeah, we haven't got a lot of stuff going on in the army. We've got one force right next to the Austrian border. And then we've got a big force of cavalry. Who we're going to have to put them into a field marshal, an army group at some point. Same with those. In fact, we could probably do that now for this chap. Because our field marshal, we've got von Rundstedt. Oh, both of those look pretty damn good, actually. What is that one? Oh, recently promoted. Okay, let's put him in anyway. Ethiopia has capitulated. There's a big surprise. So, von Rundstedt, are we going to make him the defense? No one's going to be defensive in this. We're going on the offense right from the start with absolutely everything. So, Germany is not going to sit back. We have to go on the attack. It's just what we have to do. Oh, we've got people about to be... Oh, you're joking. Of all the people that could have got captured, it has to be the escape artist one. That sucks. Anyway, things like this prompt me to go back and look at the spies because we had forgotten about them. Right, we want to take bold attack. 50% chance of +1 attack on level up. And 45 experience. We can grab the next one. We'll go professional officer corps, I think, for divisional experience gain. There's various options. Motorization. That reduces the cost of just designing like heavy tank units and stuff. Mechanized experience gain from combat +10%. It's not bad. But that's division experience gain anyway, so let's put that in. I think that's a better option. Right then, I guess we must mount a rescue operation. If we have to. Suckers. I don't know. You're supposed to be the guy who's more reliable. Right, this is up to 87%, which is brilliant. So we're going to put you on a quiet intel network. Therefore, that's going to stay at 87%, and he will not, according to this, get captured from that. So he should be fine. If we've got 2 guys, I mean, do I want that arsehole back? It's holding up my plans for everything else. That's the problem. So I can rescue him. It's 35 days to prepare, then some days to go through with it. I mean, we probably should, shouldn't we? We probably should. This guy looks like the one to put in. Okay, prepare, do it. And the other one, where you're just going to have to sit there quiet, because I need 2 people to go for the collaboration government, which sucks, but it is what it is. Right then, infantry weapons. Let's go with that one. And infantry... Oh, hello? Okay. I'm not doing that then right now. Something changed there. Don't worry, it'll pop back up later. Okay, so you guys are working on rescuing the operative. I guess I should be getting my ass back to Spain. And see what's going on here. We're trying to attack into mountains. Construct the Reichsautobahn. Okay, and then what else have we got? 2 civilian factories from that one, which is nice. Trade deal with Sweden, which is also nice. And building the Ruhr Dam. Factories. Also good. Autarky efforts, which is the one... price controls. We kind of need to get that triggered. So we go down here. We get research for industry. It's all good. It's all good. We have to do this anyway. Okay, this is one of the hardest areas I could have probably picked to attack into. Although their defense isn't great, our guys are taking a bit of a beating. We are attacking from various sides. We do have air superiority. And our aircraft, who must have moved in somewhere closer because they're not... There they are. Slowly gaining experience. It's really annoyed me that I didn't have those guys trained at the time. Having said that... I mean, we're winning this anyway. Having said that, I dare say I've got 2 more units up here which are fully trained. Excellent. Oh, goddamn, there's a national focus. I need to... I'll wait for that to finish, and then we need to get the Condor Legion focus in. I'll just wait for this battle to end, and we're going to swap over our aircraft on this. Our tactical bombers, which look very much like they're doing dive bomber maneuvers at the moment. Although I think it was the Junkers 88. I was actually quite capable of doing that. It was used as a dive bomber. Yeah, big 2-engine plane. You don't think of them as doing dive bombing, but they were actually designed for that purpose. Let's see. Okay, let's send these 2 home. Because we can only have 2 air wings, sadly. So if we stand down and take you off that army, we'll bring them back. Get a bit carried away with where I was sending them there. Let's put them in Germany. They will train up, and we'll get 2 of these fresh ones here. We will... Actually, let's just go with that. Select him. That's really annoying. So if I'll select him first, then do that. Then he stays in there. Then we can select that. We can put him on ground support and do that, and they will just... They will find their own way there. Will they find their own way there? Maybe they won't find their own way there. They're in. They're going in. Okay, that's cool. So they've woken up. Anyway, the rest of my tanks, wherever they are, we should definitely get involved. Looks like we're attacking from all sides anyway, so I was going to split them up and go around, but we don't need to. Switzerland decides to continue with the trial of Gustloff's killer. Authorities in Switzerland have announced that David Frankfurter, who confessed to the killing of the Nazi Party foreign organisation in Davos, will have a fair and balanced trial under Graubünden laws like any other murder case. She deserves justice for this heinous crime. Yeah, we don't want justice. We want a witch hunt. We want an absolute witch hunt. Switzerland is actually a bit of a powerhouse now since its recent updates. It's a dangerous country if handled right. I think it's got infinite militia possibility. It's kind of funny. I know Paradox make these expansions so they can sell more, obviously, copies and appeal to different nationalities. But we do get some odd things like the Scandinavian countries being super powerful now with some of the options, and I dread to think what's in the graveyard of Empire stuff because I don't want to see it. I just don't want to know. Right, okay. We're actually going all the way over here and we're picking up Condor Legion, which just lets us send more volunteers and more aircraft over there, which is... It's going to be useful because it's going to help generate more air experience. So that's going to be worthwhile. Right, let's train you guys. Let's take you off and just train you guys up. Meanwhile... I might, once we get permission to send extra air wings over, send in some of the fighters. We've got some good fighters. There shouldn't be a lot of enemy aircraft actually involved. Do we have any? There's 28. So, I mean, I could put them in. There are tanks going in. So the reason our bombers aren't involved, and they will be now, is that they're only set to support that particular unit. And if they're not fighting, then nothing's going on. Right, more cavalry. Stick them in there. There might be some more cavalry coming yet. And modify the government. So we've got all those slots filled. We don't need to change conscription yet. A theorist. We can put a theorist in now. Heinz Guderian is the one we want. Von Manstein's good. We get a reduction on mobile warfare cost. We get that. And we get 10% max speed from Heinz Guderian. So I think that's the one we want to go for. Yeah, let's stick him in there. Now you see why I wanted to do those Panzer reforms in the focus tree. It gives us some excellent options for the type of nonsense that we're planning. We're not doing anything with the Navy at the moment, are we? So let's join those both together. And do we have... We've got some more submarines there. Put those in there as well. That's like some... I don't know what that is, but we'll sort it out. I'm going to be very conservative with my German surface fleet. The other stuff, however, the submarines, they're going to be very useful indeed. Let's get some subs out. Brilliant. We want to put Karl Dönitz in charge of them because he is a submarine legend. And we're not going to arse about with the... Oh, I'm out of points. I'll have to remember that's an option to go in there. We're not going to arse about with cruiser submarines and the special naval projects. As good as they can be, the standard stuff can do the job quite nicely. And it's cheap. So let's train those up. Right then. How is my beautiful tankies doing down here? Let's bring these down. So are we going to go storming across the plains over here? We don't want to go into the mountains. We kind of want to draw the fight out for quite a long time. Let's bring them down here. Optimize the Reich service has been completed by Martin Bormann. Let's see what he's doing. This is our guy that we put in. I'd forgotten about this actually, but yeah, we can now choose some more as well. So he unlocks the Reich Labour Service initiative decisions. He'll start working on this next, and that's where we get cheaper political advisors and theorists and... Oh, we already put some guys in there, but anyway, it is what it is. Decisions then. Cancel the MIFO bills. Yeah, we're going to try and avoid doing that if we can. Oh, I see. These are the Labour initiatives. So this is to develop Western Germany. Local construction speed, building slots. It'd be nice to have. Not essential at the moment, but it'll be nice to have in the long run. Okay. we should be making some progress with everything. The army should be coming on. We should be getting some, hopefully, some military factories getting kicked out soon. And we've got the Condor Legion, which is excellent. We'll go and send some more stuff over to Spain. So I need to pick someone else out of this. We may as well get them working on things. I mean, Goebbels is just all propaganda, basically. War support, daily fascism support. I feel so bad playing a game where I'm putting these absolute shower of arseholes into positions of power and influence. But, you know, we think of it as a role-playing game. We're playing it from their perspective. And there's this was basically a game of chess with more colourful figures, right? That's how we have to justify these things. I've told you before, I always feel weird playing as the bad guys in a game, but they have an interesting military side to this. So let's see, that'll gain stability and fascism support. That will give us some bonuses to stability, I think. Offensive war penalty, it does. And the propaganda master, surrender limit goes up, war support goes up. Strength and resistance, I don't think... Oh, an operative slot, so... it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. I don't think it's anything that we need down there. I like actually Göring's side of it, but if we put him in there, we can't then play about with the Luftwaffe for the options that I want. And I'll show you those in the focus tree when we get there. So we could put Spear in, or we could put Todd in. What does he give us? He gives us factory construction speed and railway construction speed, none of which are bad, actually. What's this one? Military factory construction speed, more railway, fort construction speed. We don't care. Oh, actually, he also gives us some military factories, which is quite nice when that one's completed. And on this one, max factories in a state, more construction speed. None of these are bad. Spear. He will give us construction speed in general and fascism support. Okay. I don't think that's going to be in question, but civilian factories and forts. And factory output and dockyard output up by 10%. Now, that's a reason, I think, to go down there. That does sound good. I like the sound of that. That's a lot of output. Okay, we may go down for that. Let's screw it. I've not used him before. I don't think I've used him before. Let's stick him in. 14 days to get that started. And then we can go back to some more sensible policies. Now then, did we get our tanks in place? We're going to try and go for a cutoff down here. I don't know what's ahead of us, though. So this is a... I won't say a risk. Oh, just a minute. Just a minute. Hang on. We can send more volunteers. So we can send another 2. So let's go find an army. What have you got? Mountaineers and trucks. I mean, yeah, why not? That kind of works for me. We could send that. Or I could send 2 cavalry over. I could make a little force out of these 2. Maybe I'll do that, because trucks might be in short supply. Right, okay, let's get permission for that one. And we're going to send 2 cavalry over. And they'll just join that guy down there. Spain should agree to that. And now we can have another 2 air wings. Excellent. Let's go. Let's put 1 lot of fighters in. Oh, we've got some proper ground troops. Right, sorry, ground attack aircraft in there. Let's send them over to Seville. And we're going to put you guys on air superiority over here. And I guess we'll just put you on ground attack over our tanks. Oh god, I need to do this again. That always annoys me that we have to arse about like that. Ground attack over there. 300. Mechanical computing. We're in 37 now, so there's more options over here. Nice, let's get the industry. Industry and construction are kind of what we want to be going for at this point. So the tanks should hopefully be battering their way through here. Our little light tank divisions. I will actually have a use for light tanks throughout this game. We're going for heavies, so the light tanks will be part of the mechanized stuff, or just light tank divisions that are going to go through the hole in the lines that the heavies punch through. They can be used in that role. I think mechanised infantry might be better certainly later on, but it's something we can play with. Okay, we can bribe some senior officers, which allows us to promote some of the others at the expense of they then level up slower. I don't know that it's particularly, apart from some nice research bonuses. Oh, and manpower. Okay, maybe that is kind of worth going there. I think what we have to get in touch with are some price controls. This does cost us some stability, and fascism is not very popular as a result. But we can slow down the effect of those MIFO bills, and it unlocks decisions we can spend our political power on. So we have to do it. We don't have an option over that. There's one division there. It's a shame we can't somehow get behind this guy and attack from the other side. But what we want to do is just cut sections off and go after weak points. Volunteer forces ready to fight. Perfect. Let's just put you guys straight into there. And let's railroad the 2 cavalry down here so they can just back this up and help. I don't think they're going to be a huge help, other than when we break through they can move a bit faster. I think that's about the only real benefit we're going to see from that. Righty then, let's change the colour over to yellow. Give them an infantry commander. Do we have anyone cool that we can go in place here? You'll do. And just set that off training. So we should see a load more guys popping up. We've got the improved armor protection. That's excellent. We can kind of put that bit to bed for the time being. And we should probably get some bonuses going on here. But I want to work on the industry. That's also essential, sadly. We've got the heavy tanks. This is the Porsche. These are the guys actually making our heavy tanks. So that one, production output plus 5%. Let's just take that right away. That sounds kind of useful. That's to come later, I think. Armor and defense, soft attack and air attack. I suppose if we're making, are we ever going to make heavy self-propelled AA guns though? I can't see it personally. Production efficiency cap. Let's set that one on next. On reliability. Yeah, reliability's been a bit of a problem, but there's another one for reliability. There it is. Let's get that next. And then we'll take some soft attack, because we're not going to say no to that ever. Oh, there's more. Oh, hang on. Let's take those out. Yeah, we do want reliability, and I'm going to grab that next, because that's production efficiency. That's okay. They go faster, but they're less reliable. By that point, by late in the game, we could probably afford that one. Max speed and fuel usage. Okay, that's going to be useful. Now we can probably start considering options for going down through here as well. Hard attack and piercing. Armor and defense. Breakthrough armor. What have we got over there? We'll put that one in by that point. As there's an armor and defense there. More armor and defense. Production efficiency. We'll take that one. I mean, heavy stuff. It's going to have enough armor. It is going to have enough armor. And we will take soft attack and hard attack. Because piercing is great, but I mean, we're going to have enough of that. And we don't see the AI use armored divisions very well. So it's never something I think we have to worry about too much. I will take that one by that point in the war. We should be absolutely fine with that. And then we've got the option of breakthrough or armor. We'll go breakthrough. There we go. So we can click on all those. We can leave it. We can never look at that for the rest of the game. And that makes my life considerably more enjoyable. Who have we got there? Mountaineers and some motorized. Okay, let's make sure we've got you guys involved in this fight as well. There we go. That instantly helps, because the Panzer divisions are kind of knackered. You know what, maybe actually, let's see what the attack of that cavalry is. Attack of 1. So it's no worse. It's no worse than the Panzers. And it's doing the same job of just wearing down, which is all that needs to happen. We just need to wear down the cohesion of the enemy, and we win. That's pretty much it. Let's back them up with 3 light Panzer divisions. We are going to modify those templates later on. I've forgotten we can go onto the international market, actually. Do we have anything that we want to sell? Is there any old shit that we don't want? I mean, there's some Spanish towed artillery. we might want rid of that. I guess some of these old fighters into... What are these ones? I don't know which is... there's some ground attack ones and some others, and I don't know which is which. Do you know what? Do we really care? They're useful for training. Let's put you in. Let's sell the lot. Let's put them on expensive and add. It just boosts our economy a little bit, our civilian factory construction. Not construction of civilian. It basically improves our construction, I think. Is that right? Is that how it works? I can't remember, but it's a good one to do. Okay, we've now got the options to try and reduce those MIFO bills, consumer goods factories. That will give us... Oh, actually... that's a good one. That means military factories are built faster. Okay, that's good. That one instantly gives us 2 civilian factories, which makes everything build faster. I would say... And that gives us the infrastructure here to build faster as well. Let's go down there. There are so many good options in this tree. I wonder if the USA is ever going to get a work over. We've developed the Flam Panzer. It's something that we need to work on for later. That's actually really cool. And we've researched the radio. The 37. Let's pick up that one. Get our industry working harder. At the moment, the only thing we're short of is infantry equipment, which is fine. We can catch up on that. Come on, guys. Come on. So, our aircraft. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, are they getting into a fight? What are we fighting against? Wow, we are. We're fighting against 200 enemy fighters down there. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I mean, I'm going to assume that our guys are actually better. Kind of glad I sent them down there. I was just going to do the bombers. Hey, we're in. We're in down here. This is perfect then. So we then run in and take Malaga. Once we've grabbed the port, we've got supplies coming in again. Growing concerns over rearmament. We must find alternative funds. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, we've got political decisions to actually scythe that down now. We can do all of these. Launch guns for butter. That'll gain base war support and reduce the MIFO bills by 5%. Let's do that one. Arbeit und Brot. Popularity and lower MIFO bills. Collect scrap metal. We gain a bonus of steel plus 10 for 90 days, but that's kind of crap. So let's do that as well. There we go. We've spent some political power. Wage controls and implementing rations and stuff are not great. Import tariffs. We can definitely afford to do that because we're not actually bringing any goods into the country at the moment. Although we possibly should be, because both rubber and chromium are bad. That's the worst time to do this, but let's go to the Kingdom of Siam. Are they there? Yep, we would like 7. So we get 7 instead of 8, but it's not a permanent thing. And chromium, we're going to have to do a deal with... Where's Sweden? We're going to take that from Sweden because we're going to try and sweet talk Sweden a little bit. We kind of need to. They have options for trade. But anyway, that's going to get our industry going a little bit better, and it's going to get churning out more heavy tanks and everything else. We need all that good stuff. Did I have done Franz Halder. Okay. We need to get a chief of the Navy and the Luftwaffe as well, but that's to come in the future. All right, so let's see how our boys here are going to do. Let's go charging in. I mean, we may as well just get involved. That doesn't look good. Actually, let's save the cavalry. They're not helping there. But once we've got everything surrounded, in fact, I'll put 1 unit in there to make sure those guys can. I wonder what that noise was then. I'm waiting for a really important call from my broadband provider to get the super high-speed fibre internet. We should be getting installed. It could be any day now. And so, yes, I apologise for looking very unprofessional and having my phone going there. Anyway, things are looking good. We've got the push going on through Spain. We're about to cripple these guys. We're learning a lot from our time in the fighting there. Very good. We've got troops coming on. And Spain. Oh, interesting. Okay. An anarchist uprising during the Spanish Civil War. Well, it gives us something else to fight against. At the moment, it doesn't affect us too badly. The poor Republican forces look stiffed. Absolutely stiffed there. Yeah, it's very rare you see the Republicans ever win one of these games again. But then, you know, when we're jumping in on the side of the others, is it any surprise?